give them credit. Their kids played hard, made a lot of plays when they needed to make big plays, and we had a lot of critical errors, especially in the red zone. A lot of opportunities in the red zone. I think 3 opportunities in the red zone in the reverse first half, netted 3 points. Those are things, obviously, on the road in the SEC, you can't play that poor. You can't make those mistakes and not come away with points and expect to win, and that's what I see happen.
You just kind of kick yourself with those missed chances, the 3 turnovers first half and 2 points.
Yeah, you look at the first half, kind of a sloppy first half. I think they made some mistakes. We made a lot of mistakes in the first half. When you're on the road in this league and you get opportunities and you don't capitalize on them, you're not going to be successful.
You guys tries to attack the edge and just going to get the run game going. What was Ole Miss doing? And
they, we really didn't. I think we lost 2 linemen in the first quarter with, Sidaway was out for a couple series, and then Tobias just in warm-ups just didn't feel like he could go tonight. I don't know if weather or what it was. It just didn't feel like he could go. So I think that hurt early on, and I don't think we played very well on the offensive side of the ball at all tonight.
A lot of talk throughout the week. You guys want to go 4-0 and until the most often. Overconfidence a factor at all?
No. I think our kids prepared to go play. We didn't execute very well. We didn't play very well, and I don't know. It's overconfidence. We had a good week of practice, so sometimes you never know exactly how it always is going to play out. Until you get to game day and you start doing it on the field.
How much did you think Ole Miss's energy and the stakes for their game played into it?
I can't imagine it play into it any more than the stakes for our game. This is the biggest game. I know this is such a big game for us, and we take this game extremely seriously. So, I'd be shocked if they didn't have that energy for this game all the time.
Tyler was rocked a few times tonight. You mentioned the linemen. What else was going on there? They're doing some things with linebackers.
No, I think he was holding the ball a little bit long. He missed a couple throws. Had a couple high throws, especially in the first half, and never got himself in rhythm.
The third high-tempo spread you faced, Dan, you give it up 500 yards against all of them, A&M, Troy, and Ole Miss. Is there something you can pinpoint on defense that you're just not executing well?
Well, we'll evaluate that in the offseason. As we get into this offseason, really evaluate where we are and what we need to do to improve it.
How tough was it just to cover Moncrief and sort of narrow downfield all night?
He made a bunch of plays, so obviously we didn't do it very well, and it's another thing that we'll evaluate as a staff.
2 years ago you were in the locker room. You said you're never losing this team again. They played that message on the jumbotron afterward.
They love me. I'll tell you what, they keep putting me on the jumbotron here. I love it. That's how much they love me.
What did you tell your team this time?
What did I tell them? We got to look at what we did, evaluate what we did well, what we did poorly in this game, evaluate if you're a younger player right now. We got a bowl game to get ready for the next couple of weeks. And so, big opportunity for younger players to get a lot of reps over the next couple of weeks in bowl prep and get ready for the next game.
Coach, looking back at the season, how would you evaluate the regular season?
Pretty successful. We're 8-4. Obviously our goal is to win a conference championship. We didn't accomplish that. But we also played the best conference in all of college football. So there's a lot of people that had good seasons that didn't get to win a conference championship in the Southeast SEC. In fact, I guess last year, team won the national championship and didn't win the conference championship in the SEC. So it just shows what type of conference it is. But an 8-4 year going to another bowl game, I still think we a pretty positive season.
What happened there after the game? Just some jawing?
I don't know what was going on. For me, I was just making. I want to. To me, how we won our program, how we represent our program, I just was trying to find out what was going on, if our guys were involved in any of that, and if he was, so that I could make sure that they learn and grow. We're not that type of program. We're a class program. We don't do that sort of stuff.
Second quarter decision to go on 4th and 1. You had 2 timeouts to think it over. Was that a decision to just want to go?
Yeah, you know what? We felt good about the play call we had. We didn't feel good about the first play call we had, so we took the timeout. We felt good. We kind of, at talking about it, we felt pretty good about the situation we were in. We're down in the red zone, and I wanted to score touchdowns in big games. We're here to win, and I felt you could feel that there was going to be kind of an explosive game and some scoring going on, and I thought we had the ball down there, 4th and 1. Let's take the opportunity to go
Coach, the amount of the emphasis that's been put on this game since you got here, this is your first time on the losing end, the gold on the jerseys and the marketing campaigns. Do you think you'll change any of that? Or
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You were asked about the comment you said you would not lose to the team again. Do you regret saying that?
Never. I stand by that statement.
Still think you won't?
I still agree, yes.
Was this loss any more disappointing than the previous 3 this year?
This loss is always the most disappointing loss when you play in a rivalry game like this. You know what I mean? So.
In this fashion, does it make it sting that much more this week?
No, I mean, a loss is a loss to me. You know what I mean? A loss is a loss. You don't feel good about any loss.
As a coach, you've been through this losing rivalry game before. That locker room hasn't, most of those kids. So what did you say? What did you say to them about bouncing back and all the things you talked about this week with, you know, it's your neighbor. You hear more about this game. It's going to last all off season.
Yeah, we just got to work harder. I mean, what you put in was not enough. You got to put in more, and you know, and that starts Monday. We get back. We got to work out on Monday. What we put in was not enough. If you want to see a different result than what you saw, you got to be better. You got to put in more effort, work harder, and you know. So that was kind of the message for our guys. Come back with that attitude. And the great thing is, we got a couple of weeks of bowl prep right now for a lot of young guys to get experience out there on the field.
So a bowl really does help assuage this.
Well, bowls are huge in the development of young guys, and part of it. You know, there's so many. I love the bowl system overall. I think bowls are so fantastic. One, it's a celebration of a great season for your fan base to get to go to a great location for the new year. You know, you look at for your players. You know, really a great celebration for the seniors, and for our young guys, a couple more weeks of practice for them to get to develop. You know, and kind of kickstart them into the spring.
Dan, you've talked about going from good to great. Losing games on the road away from home in the SEC kind of holds you back from getting to that great level?
Yeah. I mean, well, we're working there. You know, I mean, I think we had our best home record that we've had in a long time. And, you know, I've talked about, you know, winning at home is critical. And so we're slowly chipping away at it year by year. You know, when you play in the best conference in college football, to win championships is hard. It's really hard, and that's just what this SEC is. And you know, so for us, we continue to build. I think you know, you look. I mean, going to 3 straight bowl games, as I've said, you can't be kind of one-year wonder. You got to consistently build, and we've been able to do that over the last couple of years, and hopefully that'll put us in a position to compete for championships in the very near future.